2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. The serene atmosphere here in downtown Motor City, the site of tonight's matchup. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, take it away.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we've got Markkanen and Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And for Detroit, Bey and Grant make up the forward pair. Jackson out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the center position. Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Out to the right wing. Here's Ball. Rebound Detroit. Jackson outside. Doesn't go for him. And it's Chicago the other way. DeRozan right side. Shoots over Jackson. And too long on the shot. Pass to Graham. Parries it down low.
He's a long strider with good speed. It's hard to stay with Jeremy Grant in the open floor.
DeRozan outside. Over Bey. And the basket by DeRozan.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Down low. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Up top, Levine from the high post. No luck on that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Jackson outside. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Cunningham. Yes, it's good.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Pass to Levine. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Now here's Ball. He's closely guarded. And stolen by Stewart. Grant with it, guarded by Vucevic. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Grant.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
You know, since day one, Markkanen has been a solid shooter. Great touch from outside. Hard to disrupt his shot due to his size.
Now here's Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Buries the easy one.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And you think about Markkanen shooting, Smitty. He rarely takes any deep twos.
You know why, B.A.? He knows what his strengths are. But he has improved finishing in the paint. A lot to like about his game right now.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Levine against Jackson. Up and in on the layup.
What concentration from the crafty swing man. Zach LaVine enjoys scoring on aggressive defenders.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Bay. And here's Grant from the arc. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Chicago trailing here. Here's Levine for 3. Here's Vucevic. He can't get it to go. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Here's Cunningham. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Levine. The kick out to Ball. Bay against DeRozan. And here's Vucevic. Vucevic draws the double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. That went off the back iron and out.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Pass to Cunningham. The shot from 20 feet out. Yep, that one goes. Cunningham's got 8. And Chicago has possession. 8-point game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Bulls with another miss.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Grant's shot is off. The Bulls shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Ball with it, picked up by Grant. Ball passes to Markkanen. It's good, and the assist that time from Ball.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Here's Cunningham, hounded by Ball. Up top, Stewart. Jackson against Levine. Puts it up from 12. That one rolls around and rims out. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 6.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Pass to Bay. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Grant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Grant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Up top, Levine. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots over Jackson. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Easy shot for Markkanen. Has the height to shoot over anyone from that mid-range area.
Here's Cunningham, pounded by Ball, and it's Cunningham missing. For Chicago, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Ball passes to Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Defenses pay a lot of attention to Zach LaVine because he can attack from anywhere in the half court, a player you can't lose track of.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Markkanen. White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Both free throws good from Levine. And with Levine and the attention he garners, it opens up his teammates.
Zach Levine has improved in that regard. When his teammates are open, he swings it right on time. His IQ on the offensive side has gone way up.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Here's Joseph. Stolen by Caruso. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Pushing it up now. Levine finds White. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Joseph. Diallo on the wing. Pass to Lee. Clock at 6. To stop the run. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Olynyk. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And that one's good.
I thought Olynyk got hit on the release, but at his size, he just absorbed it.
White with it, picked up by Grant. Rebound by Olynyk. Detroit has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Diallo on the wing, to the inside. Grant against Levine. Grant the pass to Diallo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
White on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, Kobe White, the former Tar Heel, viewed as a bit of a combo guard. But what I like, his playmaking skills has improved.
Thinking about White's playmaking here, Smitty, he made a big jump between his rookie and sophomore years.
Doubled his assist numbers, B.A. He's passed the eye test with how he's moved the ball. It's an area he still has a lot of room to grow.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from White. And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
And he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
It's both from the stripe.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Joseph. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Softly drops in the floater. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Up top, Levine. He has 7. Fade away. Rebound by Olynyk. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Here's Joseph. Williams defending. With the 10-footer. No good on the shot. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Puts one up from 19. Here's Bradley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
For Chicago, Tony Bradley.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. A minute and a half left in the first. Diallo outside. Here's Lee. Pass to Olynyk. Bradley grabs the board.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Steps back and shoots. White, good. White's got 8 points.
Kobe White excels at turning on the Jets in transition.
Here's Joseph. And stolen by Caruso. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
Basketball.
Here's Joseph. He's guarded by White. Joseph can't hit.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
White against Diallo. White can't hit. Now here's Grant. He's got 6. Here's Lee. Diallo outside. Three-pointer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls leading by just 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
The Pistons trailing. Inside, Grant and Olynyk. Saban Lee is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Diallo in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Grant, the pass to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Pass to Grant. From deep. Drills it from deep. Grant's got 9 points.
You know, very few scouts felt that Jeremy Grant would ever become this kind of three-point shooter.
White against Diallo. White, the pass to Levine. Here's Caruso. Fires the 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? In the NBA, everyone wants a 3-and-D player. Jeremy Grant certainly fits that mold, Smitty.
He does. During his first 5 years in the league, Jeremy Grant was traded twice for first-round picks. Of course, he also signed a giant free agent contract in the summer of 2020, showing you just how much teams value Jeremy Grant's skills.
That one falls for Grant, and there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Now here's Diallo. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Patrick Williams, he's a great defender right out of the gate. He knows right where to go and how to position himself.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And for Williams and his defense, he plays far beyond his age, Smitty.
You know, that innate understanding is hard to teach, B.A. It's what made this team go after him. Could be a special defender for years.
Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Lee, and a change for the Bulls. Vucevic is checked in. And the second free throw is good. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Cunningham. Give him 8. Over Williams. And it's Cunningham missing. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Pass to Caruso. It's Vucevic, high post. Now here's Williams, guarded by Olynyk. Williams misses. The Pistons have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Bay left side. Stewart with it. Bay finds Stewart. And the layup is good off the glass. Stewart's got his first 2 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Diallo against DeRozan. DeRozan double team. Pass to Caruso. Nails it from 3. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now DeRozan puts it up from 12, and he knocks the jumper down. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
Pass to Bay. Here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Vucevic with a steal. DeRozan against Bay. Misses from short range. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Now Olynyk. Williams defending. Here's Cunningham. White with the steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Pass to Vucevic. Tries yet again. No good. Some solid defense from Stewart. The Pistons leading. To the paint. And finished off by Stewart.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
White with it, guarded by Stewart. White against Diallo. Some solid defense from Diallo. Here's Cunningham. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Here's Cunningham. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
That's tipped. And now the Pistons in transition. Inside. Here's Olynyk. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, they try and stifle Olynyk, but his physicality lets him work right through it.
And with Kelly Olynyk, you know what you're getting. He's out there to drag a big man away from the hoop, Smitty.
You know what, B.A.? Kelly Olynyk does it extremely well. Not going to score inside or play a lot of defense, but you can't ignore him from behind the arc.
And he can't get the first one. The Pistons making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Caruso. And he sinks the second.
He was drafted 2 picks ahead of Giannis Antetokounmpo in 2013. Kelly Olynyk has carved out a nice career, though, but it must still give Danny Ainge nightmares.
Now here's DeRozan. Shoots over Bay. The Bulls with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Bay outside. His first shot attempt. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. White, the pass to Markkanen. Good on the bucket. Markkanen's got 6 points.
That's just a power move by Markkanen. The 7-footer playing big.
Into the lane. Pass to Olynyk. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Pistons lead by 11. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. DeRozan against Bay. From 8 feet away, it's tipped.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And finished off by Stewart.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. That one no good. Olynyk with some nice D. Vucevic against Bay. Outside Olynyk. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. And the Pistons shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Bay finds Jackson. And here's Stewart. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Levine. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. He's got 9.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Here's Cunningham. It's guarded by Markkanen. And that one's good. Cunningham.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
With the 10-footer. Tipped away. And stolen by Bay. Here's Jackson. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 15.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 9. DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic's shot is off. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Bay passes to Jackson. Here's Cunningham, pounded by Ball. Pass to Stewart. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Stewart's got 8 points in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
On the wing, LaVine, defended by Jackson. LaVine passes to DeRozan. His 6th miss of the game, just 2 for 8 now.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
Here's Cunningham. 16 points for him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
And he makes a first. Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Grant. You hope he has as much success in the league as he did in college.
And yeah, B.A., with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work and be ready to adapt to league play.
Grant's checked in for the Pistons. Lee comes in for Bay. And a change for the Bulls. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Lee. And that one hits the back iron. Ball outside. Pass to LaVine. Markkanen's got room. Here's Bradley. Rebound Detroit. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Jackson against Markkanen. Jackson down low. He's off on the layup. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Inside, here's Bradley, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
56 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Jackson. Here's Lee, pounded by Ball from 13, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lee's got 5, and the Bulls shooting 36% for the game. Not great. DeRozan up top. Back to Ball. Here's LaVine for 3. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
This demonstrates how confident LaVine is. knows he has the trust of his teammates to fire quick shots.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Cunningham. He's covered by Levine. Pulls it. And he can't bank that one in.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
To the inside. Markkanen, the pass to Levine. Over Cunningham. Levine can't hit.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks so much. I'm here with Dwayne Casey. Coach, are you pleased with the aggression getting downhill?
Well, it's one thing we had to do. We had to play with some force, get to the basket, get to the paint. Our paint numbers are off the charts once we get the ball in the paint. And I thought like our guys did it tonight.
I hope they can stay in attack mode. Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Cade Cunningham in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. Because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. Like they don't have a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. On the court for Chicago. At the 4 and the 5, we've got Markkanen and Vucevic. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt, and it's DeRozan in at small forward.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Cunningham, hounded by Ball. Three-pointer, Stewart. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 15.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Here's Cunningham. He's covered by Levine. And now the Bulls in transition. Pulls up for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Here's Cunningham. 17 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Day outside. Here's Cunningham, pounded by Ball. And it's Cunningham missing. Chicago's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 11.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Cunningham, pounded by Ball. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
4-3. No luck on that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And it's Cunningham missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Levine. And Cunningham pulls it down. For Detroit, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And again, another missed shot.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket. Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Detroit calls timeout. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Joseph is checked in for the Pistons. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Bay outside. Pass to Joseph. Now here's Stewart. Clock at 6. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Chicago with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Levine passes to Ball. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Grant. That shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Williams finds DeRozan. Down low. They double-team Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Levine with it. Jackson in his pocket. Goes up at the stripe. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Now just a 1-point Pistons lead.
In the mid-range area, the big vertical helps Zach LaVine get a clean look no matter who's around.
Detroit calls timeout.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
In for Jackson. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball. The Pistons leading. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Here's Caruso. Up top, Levine. Over Diallo. And there's another one for the Bulls.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Pass to Diallo. that's cleared by Vucevic.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Diallo against White. Diallo, no good.
Look, he's got all the confidence in the world, but you're trying to go for the big finish. You've got to finish.
Levine can't hit. Well, Detroit's shooting a nice 50% for the game. Bay outside. Pass to Diallo. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Stewart against White. And here is Williams. Now here's Vucevic. Vucevic draws the double. Williams from long range. And he can't get that one. Here's Joseph. To the paint. Here's Stewart. He gets it in there. Stewart's got 10 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Vucevic. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Joseph. Bay from long range. He buries it from 3. Bay's got 6 in the quarter.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
White, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Stewart. That one a little long.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Here's Joseph. Pass to Stewart. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Inside. Levine, that one's good. Levine's got 21 points in the game.
Each year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
Diallo outside. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Detroit.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Don't forget about their points in the paint either. Those have been huge.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Olenek's checked in for the Pistons. Lee comes in for Bay. And a change for the Bulls. Bradley's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Now here's White. He's guarded closely. Williams' shot is good.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Here's Joseph. Pass to Lee. Grant with it. There's the 3. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's White driving inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Kobe White with the impressive ball handling skills lets him drive it right in there.
the inside. Diallo. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Diallo's got 8 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
A high riser. Levine's won some dunk contests. Zach knows how to put on a show.
Here's Joseph. Shoots over Levine. Joseph can't hit.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
That one drops for him. Caruso's got his second basket on the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Joseph. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Right side Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An all-star in this league, Zach Levine gets to go to the line.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach Levine.
That one drops. He ties it up. Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Lee. He's got 5. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Here's Chicago now. They're on a 12-4 run. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. White for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Joseph. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A physical player, Kelly Olynyk, using his body well to attract contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
That free throw good from Olynyk. And the Pistons making a change here. Jackson is checked in. DeRozan is checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Caruso. Both free throws good from Olynyk. Chicago trailing here. DeRozan outside. Over Jackson. And it's DeRozan missing. The Pistons shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. The drive by Grant.
Attack! It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Now here's Levine. He's got 25.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Here's Grant. From 12 feet. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 now. Levine. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Diallo finds Olynyk. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. DeRozan for three. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Grant against Markkanen. 4 seconds left. Grant's shot is off. Oh, swiped away. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
Possession by possession. The only way we're going to get back in this thing. Starting right now, possession by possession. Let's stay together. That's all we got, baby. It's our fight and pride. Right here. Here we go.
One play at a time. Simple message from Coach Dwayne Casey.
Yeah, it's smart that Coach Casey is doing this. Realizing that this is the only way they're going to snatch the lead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Inside, Grant and Olynyk. Cunningham is out there with Saban Lee. And it's Jackson in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. And it's Cunningham missing.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Outside Levine. Back to DeRozan. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. DeRozan's got 12 points here in the second half. The Pistons trailing. Here's Lee. High arcing shot. Grant. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Fires from the wing. And again, it's Chicago.
That's his money shot. DeRozan makes this in his sleep. Come on.
Poke loose. Pass to Cunningham. From 12 feet. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. DeRozan right side. Ball outside. Now here's DeRozan. Defense is right there. The second effort. And the layup is good. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Here's Cunningham. Defended by DeRozan. And that one drops for him. Cunningham's got 19 points.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
And here's Levine. Going inside. And the shot goes. That's 29 for him.
The burst of speed from Levine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, It's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now Levine, the 3 ball. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 32 points.
And all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Detroit calls timeout.
It's become pretty clear that if a team's looking to run a fast-paced offense, Lonzo Ball is the perfect choice at the point.
Thanks. It's your Pistons mascot. Thanks. It's your Pistons mascot.
For the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Bay in for Lee. And a change for the Bulls. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Dwayne Casey had some advice for his team. He is not happy about their perimeter play at either end. They're getting killed with the free ball both ways. He said it's a battle they can't lose if they want to come out of here with the win.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. It does seem like Lonzo's game is suited to an up-tempo attack, Smitty.
I totally agree, B.A. It gets him into his comfort zone. And when he's in a groove making plays, scoring on his own, he's a very dangerous offensive player.
Here's Cunningham, hounded by Ball. Bay outside. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Chicago's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Levine against Jackson. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Keep your head on a swivel with DeRozan on the floor. He'll finish way up top with an alley-oop.
Here's Cunningham, hounded by Ball. Jackson outside. Pass to Bay, lets it go from deep. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. Chicago leading. Outside Levine. Vucevic in the post. Jackson on him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Bay outside. Pass to Jackson. From deep. Ball with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Cunningham. It's guarded by Markkanen. It's good. And it's now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Right side Levine. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Cunningham. To take the lead. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Here's Levine. Shoots over Jackson. Rebound Detroit. Olynyk's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To the middle. Here's Stewart. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
White, he's checked in for ball. The Bulls have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Right side, Levine. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. On the take, it's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
DeMar DeRozan. At the line for your Pistons, Cade Cunningham.
One shot.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Chicago trailing here. Outside White. Up top Levine. Back to White. Let's go with a three. Rebound Detroit. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Bay. Jackson on the wing. Clock at 6. Now here's Stewart. Bay from long range. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Levine's got 4 rebounds in the game. White on the wing. Shot to end the cold streak. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
Bay outside. Pass to Cunningham. Stewart with it. Jackson on the wing. He's covered by Levine. DeRozan against Bay. Over DeRozan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Levine. Not going to go that time. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Pistons have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Outside White. Shoots over Stewart. Tries again. And Vucevic lays it up and in. Vucevic has gotten 4 this quarter.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Pass to Bay. Here's Stewart. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Levine with it. Jackson in his pocket. Levine against Jackson. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
DeRozan outside. Marketed from long range. And no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Down low. Here's Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
That's a veteran play by Kelly Olynyk. Helps his team with that bucket.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Checked in for the Pistons. Chicago has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Jackson against Levine. Pass to White. DeRozan against Bay. Here's Levine for 3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Now Grant. We've got 1:48 left to play in the 4th quarter. Misses in close. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
The coaching staff needs Zach LaVine to perform at his best when it matters, and he did it.
Grant attacks. Pass to Bay. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Jackson can't get it to go. Chicago's gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the 4th. And here's Grant with the drive. No good that time. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Levine gets the bucket.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Detroit calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 51 seconds left in the final quarter. miss. Nice D from Vucevic.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting. DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that huge shot.
There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter. Cunningham. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. And now we've got an intentional foul. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're up by 5. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancer.
Here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach LaVine.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Detroit calls timeout. They're behind by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
To the floor for the Bulls.
A shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Morris. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Williams passes to Green. This one belongs to Chicago. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long and good night, everyone.